welcome back to another episode of Context Not
Not content.
Content. I'm your host Vic.
Verbal Kent.
All right, and we're gonna start it off like this. It ain't gonna be a long introduction. Just make sure you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell at the bottom. We appreciate it. Tell us where you're from, comment. You know what I'm saying, on any of the content we talking about.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But this is what I wanted to ask you, man. Before we jump off.
All right.
So my young boy I know, he going through some things with his baby mom's family,
Okay.
grandmoms and all of them. And he paid this witch, or I guess people that you can pay people to put spells on people, and he paid her some money. And he even showed me the message. Like, he showed me the payment and he showed me the message that she sent after, like, yeah, I did it and da 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 da. And I'm like, yo, you really paid money for that. So do you believe in like, do you believe people can do that, can put spells on people?
Yes. I think when you dealing with something like that, you're dealing with some type of form of spirits. You're channeling something. So I think, yeah, absolutely. It's something from the past times. Since what, like maybe, I don't know, maybe the 13th century, something like that. It goes beyond. Just think about even with the falsified witch trials and sealing.
Right.
So even though, they were witches back then, but, those weren't witches that they put on trial to deem like they were witches. But, yeah, think about slavery, they were doing it back then. So it's a past time. The Egyptians, Greek mythology. So it's always been there. Anything dealing with spirits, and I think people do have third eyes that's open. All of us don't, but yeah, there's some people that can do that. And then if you believe deeply into something and you manifest it, and if you some cultures get it passed down, family to family too. From generation to generation to generation. So yeah, I definitely believe
generational curses.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I absolutely, definitely.
But what do you think about when like, say you pay somebody to do something like that? Do you think that's endangering your soul too, because you know?
I think what you're gonna end up getting, and I think we spoke about this before. We spoke about that movie that's out, right? That you've seen. What's the name of the movie?
Obsession.
There you go. That movie. But yeah, I don't think it latches onto you. I think that person gets some type of spirit in them. It's them, but it's not them to where they become crazy, and they're gonna end up loving you so much that, look, they'll kill you.
Yep.
You're like, just like over the top, overbearing, and wanting to be with you all the time. Yeah, you can get a love spell like that.
Yep.
Yeah, that's how it's gonna end up. It's gonna end up just like that. Please believe it. It will. Like, so I believe in things like that. So.
Nice. Okay. And in other news, man, what do you think of Jay-Z with the with the braids, with cornrows straight to the back?
I didn't see him until you sent me that picture like an hour ago. I didn't really.
And do you think is a point where you gotta say, look, I'm too old? Even though it's like, I don't think you ever too old for anything, but it's a certain point where I think you just don't look right with certain styles.
With the cornrows, you don't think he should have got the cornrows?
Nah.
They don't look right on him. They don't.
I don't know. It might grow on me, but like, as of right now, it's like, I'm like, yo. And then why you wait so long to put corn? I don't know, man. It's just, I don't know. Maybe it's not waiting long. That's the African, that's the thing from Africa. That's what they do. That's a black thing. We like braids and we like stuff like that, but I don't know, man. He just looked funny with them.
I think he's, like you said, you're never too old for anything. But I absolutely do think that he's too old for braids, for cornrows. He really is.
Yeah, he
I'm
is, man. And then you got too
he
much
was too
money
old to come on stage with the fro out, with the head blowing out, like stuff like that. You're not
right.
Questlove,
right?
You know
do you
what
think
I mean?
he's trying to capture
staple.
his youth that he used to? Do you think he's trying to capture that spirit of his youth?
He might.
That he once was. Like, is he in his second childhood?
He might be. Possibly so. He might be.
Cause Nas don't look like that with his braids. You know what I'm saying? Nori,
But
I don't
Jay
know.
got an old
Nori is a
hard face
different.
though. That's another thing.
Yeah,
Jay
that's.
got an old
I think
hard
that's what
face.
it is.
He
I
got
think that's. I
that
think
thing from
that's
the
what it
Fantastic
is.
Four, man. What's his name? The Ben. What's his name?
It's
Ben.
the thing.
Ben. Yeah, but what's his real name? It's
Oh,
Ben.
Ben something.
Ben
Yeah,
something. Yeah, he
yeah.
got a hard face, man. He had a hard. He got that like semi Morgan Freeman face. Like he always looked that old. Like even in '95, Jay looked like that. You know, he always had that hard face, man.
Yeah.
You know, so
Yeah.
that's what really makes it look worse.
Mm-hmm.
Nas don't have a hard face.
Yeah, he got that kind of that young face,
Yeah.
like Bow Wow or somebody. Yeah.
Nori got that face that look like XF, the old XF effects that you just put on or something. That joint look crazy. I don't know what's up with it, but yeah, you know.
Yeah,
So
Nori,
yeah,
I don't know. Nori just
but yeah, I
Nori's
think
Nori,
the
but
braids are no go.
Nori don't look bad with it either, cause Nori still look like a hood dude. You know what I mean? Even when he dress up, he
Yeah,
still
but he
look like
do
a
look
hood.
like that raisin. He look like the California raisin. That's what I'm saying. Like his face is like I don't know, it's not hard, but it's like that old
Yeah,
88
yeah.
special effects, extra layer skin
Mhm.
type thing, like so I don't know. But I mean I know every to each his own. I'm not knocking y'all for having y'all braids or y'all cornrows, but
Mhm.
I just don't think at a certain point in your life that you should have cornrows. That's it.
Yeah.
I mean these dudes are like 60 or going on 60. They
Yeah.
like pushing 60, like where
Yeah.
it's like literally
And you dyeing
around the
all your
corner. Yeah,
hair,
you like
dyeing it
5 miles
black.
away from 60.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, come on, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Jay gotta be. He's the same age as Big Daddy Kane. I
He
said
should
that.
have just kept the locks, man. Cause I kind of, he looked cool with the locks, man. He was copying that artist. What's the artist name?
Basquiat.
Yeah, he was copying him.
Yeah, Basquiat.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, to each his own. Like I said, I'm not. I know people that say, "Why y'all worried about what somebody here look like?" Look, it's
And that's
shits
true.
and
We
giggles
shouldn't
like
be
we
worrying
all
about
talk
it, but
about.
it's
We all,
funny to me.
yeah, shits
I'm
and
sorry.
giggles. It's
Yeah,
all shits and giggles. Like y'all don't
it's
sit there
funny
and
to
talk
me.
about somebody that y'all don't even freaking know. So let's not even do that. Like, let's not do it. Let's not do it.
Okay. But yeah, but do you think it's a certain age that you should? Because I mean, I don't think it's fair that we should have a standard. Because I'm probably gonna cut my hair eventually. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? But white dudes don't have to have their hair cut low. They can have, they can be old men with a nice little gray, but it's just, I don't know. I guess black people look funny with a gray fro, bro. You
So
just look older.
besides the trailer park, when's the last time you seen a white person with a mullet? Son?
Well, not
That's
a
come on. I'm
mullet.
just saying that's a
They
wild,
have they have
but it's
like
still a wild style to
they have
have
the
though.
the lot on top and maybe the sides will be shaved and they'll be gray. You know what I'm saying? They still look, cool. But it's like if a black dude try to do that, you'd be like, bro.
I got one
You
better
ever
for
seen the old heads with they still got the little flat top and the joints is
you.
gray? And you're like, yo, so it's like I don't want to look. I want to look like the distinguished, handsome, old man. I don't want to be like the, you know what I mean? To do like, oh, that's the old man, flat top.
I got one better for you though. Since we talk with the white people, right? And I'm just thinking about diabolical cuts they shouldn't have. Maybe when they're younger they might have them, but you know, I got another one for you. You ever seen a white dude with paper with the bold cut? The
Oh,
bold.
oh yeah.
Have you seen that?
Mm-hmm.
You have seen a rich white person or something like that?
Oh,
Well, not rich
I haven't
white person.
seen
I'm
the
sorry.
rich one,
I
but
got
I
off
seen
subject,
a
off
regular.
topic. I mean, an older white person in their 60s, like we saying, 58 with a bowl cut.
And you know what I said to
Where you
myself?
see
He
it?
cut
Where
his
you see
own
this
hair
person at? Where you
at the
see?
post office.
Oh yeah, you see plenty. Yeah,
And I was
a
like,
lot of different
bro,
people
I
there.
was like, he cut that joint himself. Like, and I could tell. And I was like, he probably do this joint every week himself.
Bowl,
Straight bowl,
the
son.
cake mix bowl.
Yep.
The
Like on Dumb
burgundy,
and
the
Dumber. Look.
maroon joint, yeah, the cake mix,
Yep.
not even the tin, just the maroon
And I was
plastic
like,
joint
he
in the
do
back,
that. I
or
was like, there's
yellow.
no way
You
you
know what I mean?
going to the salon and telling them to cut this joint like
Yeah,
that.
bold
Like,
this joint out.
nah.
Yeah. Bold this I just felt he just felt bold. I feel bold today. Let me go ahead bold this joint out.
I
Let
just
me
feel
bold it
it's
out.
different standards, man. Because all we got is either you get braids or you get locks or you get a low cut or fade.
White people can get all that too.
Yeah,
White people can get braids. They could get locks.
yeah.
They could get a fade.
Mhm.
You know.
But what I'm saying is when their hair starts to get gray, it looks different than when like okay, because if a black person got locks or braids and they, especially if they got braids
Right,
and they got
right,
a lot of gray hair, like
right.
it don't start to, it don't look right. A white person not gonna look right with braids, period.
Unless they Jewish, shit might be
Yeah,
coarse.
if it's
They
something
might have
like,
that
but you could
coarse.
tell the
They might have
difference.
that coarse
You
hair.
can look at what they look. You can look at what they wearing and tell the
They
difference.
might
Cause
have
if
that coarse
they
hair.
got on some like track suit and some shirt from G Zone or something,
Said
G
G
Zone
Zone.
still around? Are they still even there? This G Zone
No,
style shirts.
no, I
What's
don't
that?
think so.
What did they change
I
to?
don't know.
It's something else now. What
Save a lot
City
of something.
Trends?
I think
City
save a lot
Trends.
of something over
So
there.
it's City
I
Trends.
don't know.
So it's City Trends now. They bought all the G Zone
He said
spots. In
G
case
Zone.
y'all didn't know.
Oh, they only had one.
Huh? No, they had a couple of G
He
Zone.
said,
They
oh.
had one in Meadowdale. Shout out to G Zone, boy. That used to be the hood. If you want a lot of zippers and rips on your jeans and like graffiti on your shirts,
Nah, the back in the day
all the
joint with
Brooklyn Express.
the samurais with the swords,
Oh
like the button
yeah, the
downs,
Dragon Ball Z joints
the
too.
button downs, right?
Yeah, the silky
Yeah,
ones
and
that
they
was
had the
extra
drag.
big with the big
They had
collar.
the dragons going all
Yeah,
around the torso to the
yeah.
neck and the sleeve.
Shout out my homeboy used to rock one of them joints. He used to they used to have them at the gas station too, hanging up.
Oh
You'll see
gosh.
him.
Oh,
So
oh
yeah,
man. Oh gosh. The G
them was
Zone.
those were
Crazy.
the days though.
Mm, mm,
But
mm,
yeah,
mm.
if you want to get hooked because the
Whew.
G Zone. Remember my homeboy used to get the whole suit, the jeans suit and the pants
Everything.
from G
Everything. Whew.
Zone. Yeah, shout
Yeah,
out
but
to
I'm
G
pretty
Zone.
sure every city has something similar to the G
Similar to
Zone.
the G Zone.
So yeah. I mean, city trends took over and stuff like that. So just y'all know I used to go back in the day,
It's
the
the
late
same
the late
thing.
'90s, early
It's just a
early
lot of Spanish
2000s.
people be there now.
That's
That's
because they
there.
wear anything.
Hmm.
They wear anything. When I say anything, they wear anything.
They kind of dress like we dressed in the
That's
'90s
that's
with
a
the
damn
big
lie.
jeans and the
That's a
big
damn lie,
shirts.
son. You lying now. You lying.
You don't think so?
We never dress like they dress.
With the
No,
Mexican Jordans and
no,
the big
absolutely
jeans
not. We
and the
never
big
dress
shirts
like that. No
in the
matter how
'90s.
fucked up we was, we never dressed like that. Even the corniest person didn't dress like them. Nah, nah. I can't agree with that one.
Those just the newcomers, man. The ones that been here a while, they know
It said
better.
the newcomers.
Yeah, those are new
The
ones.
newcomers are the ones who got
They trying to fit in, and so
they got the
they only used to.
Balenciagas. The newcomers, I see them a lot. Wawa, they love Wawa.
Well,
The
they got
young
look. They
from
sell
it.
all
I
that
mean,
stuff
from
in the Spanish stores, though, bro. They got Balenciaga like right
oh,
there at the counter.
I'm not saying they're real. I know they probably, but the
Yeah.
younger generations, they into the little
Yeah, yeah,
brands. You
yeah,
know
yeah.
what I
No, I'm
mean?
talking about the newcomers that's just coming over here straight from off the boat.
Oh man, yeah, they still
You know what
win.
I'm saying? They still got the jeans with like the rodeo print on the jeans and stuff like that.
They
Like,
still got the boots. They coming over here, boots on the ground, man. Hats on, boots on the ground. That's how they coming.
hmm
Yeah, but we never dress like that though. We never dress like that. That's crazy. You said that.
Nah, I'm talking about
In the
the big
'90s.
jeans and the big
Nah.
shirts. I'm not talking about the style or. No, I'm talking about the style, but I'm not talking about the brands. So we used to wear the big jeans and
Mm-hmm.
like the big shirts, and long chains and like some sneakers. And that's
They
how
don't wear sneakers.
that's what they be wearing
They
now.
don't wear sneakers.
Yeah, they be wearing the Mexican
Yeah, they
joints.
don't wear no sneakers. They wear some hard bottoms, maybe some boots.
No, I'm talking about the younger cats that be coming over here. The ones that I see in Ross when I go in there, or the ones I see in like TJ Maxx or
Oh,
Burlington. At least around my way where I live.
I thought you
Like,
was talking about the ones that the older the generations before, because they come over here with the Karate Kid shoes. Remember the video game? Uh,
oh, Kung
Karate
Fu.
Kung Fu, yeah, Kung Fu. Boss laughing at you. Yeah, they come over here with them Kung Fu, them little soft joints, butter softs. Got a pair of butter
Yeah, but
soft
hey,
shoes.
look, that'd be a blessing. I know they don't be caring what they wear. They like, look, I'm in America, bro. I can, you know what I'm saying? I can actually do something there.
Oh yeah, they're gonna get that paper.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
So
for
they
sure. They're
like,
gonna get
and
that
they gonna
money.
work hard for it. As long as they can have their beer after work, because that's
Uh-huh.
all you see them getting is their little Coronas and, you know what I'm
So do
saying,
you?
the Modelo's.
So would you say some black people started to dress like white people?
Oh, absolutely. Well, and then it's a distinction when you say black people dressing like white people. Like, it's hard to say how do you dress like a white person. Like, you just dressing fancy. Is that dressing like a white person, or is that, you know what I'm saying? Like, why do people classify that as dressing like a white person, or why you dressed up? Even if you, that's the thing about black people. Even if you wear something casual, button down and some khakis and some shoes, they're gonna be like, "What you dressed up for?" You know what I'm saying? Because they used to seeing you in some sneakers when you don't play no sports. You know what I'm saying? T-shirt, you know what I'm saying, jeans. Because like they only do that shit in America, bro. That's some American shit. In all the other countries, like they don't wear shit like that unless they trying to dress American, or they just some reckless youth. But that's what I wanted to ask you. Like, why do people draw a line with that distinction, like dressing like a white person?
I don't think it's a line because I go into like the black people try to dress like rock stars at one time, like how how they do it for their culture, like in different trends. Don't you think black people try to dress like rock stars, get the wallet chains? And I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
I think they did with that part, kind of, because that won't really nothing unless, but a naturalist gonna be, oh, Jimi Hendrix has been doing that. That ain't nothing. That's something they took from us.
You done had the wallet chain.
I'm just saying, like,
you right.
You got purists that's gonna say something like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I agree with you. That's something we took. But look, we took it and made it fly. You know what I'm saying? Because it was only absolutely. I ain't got no problem with them doing that. Like, I'm cool with that. They call it what, cultural appropriation or whatever. But I mean, culture vultures. I mean, look, do what you want to do, because there's a lot of black people that's not taking advantage of the opportunities that they have because they scared to do something.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? So you letting this guy get it. Why are you not out there trying to get it? You can get it the same way he got it, but you're just not willing to put in the effort and the time because you're afraid of failure. You know what I'm saying? You can't be afraid of that when you're trying to do something and get somewhere in life. You got to take them chances, man.
Yep. Skateboard look too.
That too.
Yeah. Black people try to take the skateboard. We try to take the skateboard look
the
too.
Skateboard shoes too. We wasn't wearing Vans and all that stuff. Like, that came from like the skate culture.
Exactly. So we stole some shit too.
Yeah.
Rightfully so. They've been stealing from us for so long.
Right. It's like we got it right. Yeah, right.
So hey, let us get to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, we adapt a lot of styles, man. That's crazy.
And they bunnies,
I think we done went
brothers,
through.
A lot of brothers that took y'all bunnies.
And look, we done went through every sport too, because it was at a point where cats was rocking hockey jerseys. Like, that was in the '90s, like Wu-Tang era.
Oh yeah,
it was rocking hockey.
Like the mid-90s.
Cats ain't know nothing about hockey.
The mid-90s,
yeah,
that's that part on Sports, and I used to just like, let me turn a little bit when I was young, even a preteen, teenager. See some hockey highlights, look at them for a minute, be like, nah, let me turn the channel. Yeah.
All that Versace and Louis Vuitton stuff too, man. Because I don't think black people wasn't really, rappers was rocking it back then, but they wasn't They was rocking stuff that, what's the dude that used to make the custom stuff? Dapper Dan. They was rocking stuff that he made. You know what I'm saying? They ain't really rocked up. They was rocking regular stuff, Carhartt, and you know what I'm saying.
See, I think even when they come to dress, right? When you dressing up, like when you getting sharp, right? I'm talking about sharpening cheddar cheese, sharpening that cheddar. But I would say have a good quality of clothing. It doesn't have to be designer per se, but as long as you spend a nice penny for like a button-up shirt, at least $40, $50. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, something like that. Just quality. It's just the quality. It don't have to be designer, but just dress nice, man. Yeah. You make the clothes don't make you. I got like my certain designer brands I like, but it's not out of this world. It's not godly numbers to get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Do you think that as you age that we should be dressing different, like less jeans and sneakers and t-shirts and baseball hats and stuff? Like, do you think that we should, kind of dress more age appropriate? I would say.
See, I mean, it depends on where you go. I don't think you got to be like Tommy Strong and dress up every day. You know what I mean? Like, like, and you're not doing anything. What's the point of getting sharp?
Right.
If you're not doing anything.
But see,
if your job
but
we
say like getting sharp. to some people that's their regular clothes. Because you done seen some cats who don't. They don't even. You could tell they don't have no sneakers because of how they
Right.
would dress when they go somewhere that requires sneakers.
Just
You know what
some
I'm saying?
wingtips. That's like I said. If you work at a job and you have to wear that, but if you're talking about just on leisure time, we're talking on just leisure time.
No, I'm talking about just going to the grocery store, maybe going to the bar to get a drink.
Well, that's different. It depends on what kind of bar you're going to and where you're
Just
coming
going
from.
to a
You
regular
can leave
bar,
the job. You could
sports
be a
bar.
plumber and leave the job and go to the bar.
Yeah,
You see
yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So it depends on what type of.
No, that's what I'm saying. Age appropriate. If you're going home and you're going out somewhere, say to a sports bar.
It depends on what kind of bar I'm going to.
A sports bar.
Oh yeah, I'm not going to the sports bar and no and slacks and a button down and some wingtip shoes for what?
Okay.
I'm going to the sports bar.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm gonna go like that, I could have got me a ticket and went to see the game.
Okay, but as
And
a
I
fit,
still wouldn't go like that
as a
if I had a ticket.
50-year-old, do you think it would be? I'm not saying you 50. I'm saying when you get
Oh
50.
nah, I'm 45. It's all good.
Or say it's 60. Say 60 years old because Jay about to be 60,
Okay.
right? Do you think it's appropriate for a 60-year-old to be there with like some let's say some sneakers, some Jordans, a baseball hat, and like a basketball jersey, Knicks jersey or something, a bunch of jewelry on and stuff.
Yes, minus the jewelry. You had a sports bar. You got the jersey on. I mean, what's wrong with that? You at the sports bar.
Right.
We watching the game. I might not be watching the game, but I'm in the atmosphere of sports fans who could got t-shirts and
All right. So
jeans.
say in the same instance, you go into the military retirees club.
Oh my gosh.
For people that's the way the 60-year-olds be. Now, do you think it's appropriate for him to wear that, or do you think he should be pimped out in a suit? You know what I'm saying? Or are you gonna see him and be like, oh, he trying to be like one of them young? If you in the club, think about if it's you.
Okay.
You know what I'm
listening.
saying? Mm-hmm. And you see is somebody like that in there, you know what I mean? Are you gonna be like, yo, this dude is too old to be, you know what I'm saying, up in here with the jersey on and some Jordan and a baseball hat? Like,
yeah, I would not want him to wear that. There, you could wear some khakis, a button-up polo shirt. Nothing. You don't have to be like them old players with the one
with
piece
the suits,
the one piece rayon
long
joints. They don't even got silk. They got the rayon
with
joints.
a bunch of buttons
rayon
on
and nylon, nylon fabric. With the snakeskin joints on. Like, come on, man. Yeah. So, I mean, yes, like I said, something casual.
So, but like, you think like that's not what a dude that's 60-year-old
No,
should
not
be
Tim's,
doing.
not Tim's but if you at the sports bar, you got a jersey on, some sneakers.
Yeah, the sports bar is different.
Yeah.
But like I said, if you go into a nightclub where they're gonna be playing R&B,
but military retirees joint, you don't need that all in there. You just need something casual, something a polo shirt, button up, regular polo shirt.
Right.
Some slacks, not slacks, but like some khakis or something like that.
What kind of kicks though?
You can have the old man joint, the all whites. You know the all white joints.
He said the
all blacks with the soul. You know the joints they wear. The canvas joints. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
man.
I know what you're talking about.
News anchors have them on, everything. Sports anchors have them on.
That's
like,
what look. I'm afraid of that, son. Look, I don't want to. Son, I don't want to be rocking them. Nah,
that's what they got. The Aldos. That's all of the canvas Aldos, man. Solid joints look like Stan Smiths, but they not. Yeah. And for real, Jay-Z at the age right now where him and not Beyonce, he need to wear them sweatsuits with no pockets, like the solid color matching like the maroon on maroon, old school. He's 60. That's what he need to wear. The sweatpants with no pockets, the matching set with the maroon top, sweatshirt. Yeah, for real, absolutely.
Everybody else looked right up there in black Carhartt. You know what I'm saying? And like they looked the part, man. He just kind of looked off a little bit.
State property cats is rugged, son. Deans look rugged, son. He still look rugged, son. He just look rugged, man. So that suit them, though. The Carhartt suit. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Petey. Yeah. Freeway.
Petey ain't make it there.
Petey was there.
He didn't make it there, did he?
Yeah, he was there.
Bring.
Yeah, you know what? Shout out to Petey.
Bring.
You know, he was happy too, smiling ear to ear, son. He was happy. He's still doing music too. Mm-hmm. But his style really didn't change enough. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. He nice, but like he still sound the same after all these years.
He don't listen to any new music. That's how I am. You don't
And
listen
he
to any. If you don't
that's
listen
what
to
he
any
said.
new music, you're
Mhm.
not gonna really be up with the
Mhm.
metaphors and things you could use because you're
Mhm.
not listening to any new artists like that. So it's like nothing. Your bars and your punchlines and your metaphors is kind of be old school because you're not listening to anything new.
Right.
So yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, we're gonna close with that one. Thank everybody for tuning in. Y'all stay tuned for the
Hey,
next episode. I appreciate that. That was some good energy, man. So y'all
absolutely.
comment and let me know what y'all think on the subjects we was talking about.
Hey, don't forget. Let us know where you're coming from. Comment. Continue to comment. And also continue to give us your constructive criticism. Look, to my white people, why did I even name them first? Because I know I'm going to get flack. For my people, to my people, the Mexicans, Chinese, whites, all over. Look, if y'all watching, y'all let us know what country y'all coming from. And put it down in the comment section. That's it.
Already.
All right.
And
Y'all have a good
always
one.
give
We see
thanks
y'all
to
on the
God
next
for
segment. The
everything.
show's not over. We just taking time to pay these bills, and that's it.
That's it.
And we be back.
Peace.